welcome Alice Lumiere to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, us in between, I have a small confession, for I'm loath to be seen to perpetuate a falsehood, so I better come clean. Already, I wager, you've drawn a conclusion regarding what is real and what is a delusion, so please let me address a little confusion. The truth is, I'm from Colchester, which, if one knows geography, is situated such to make an Essex girl of me. But I don't crave white stilettos, though I'm working class and skint, and I've never gone peroxide blonde or worn stretched leopard print. To do that, so crass, and frankly, quite shocking. Not the clothes, but the attitude, that would be mocking others as a cliche for the look they are rocking. So why must I sound quite frightfully grand? I can assure you it's a tone that's just partially planned. The rest's a quirk of my voice box, you must understand. When male, my accent drifts between North London and North Sea. Southern British standard with a twang of estuary. Guy me never drops his H's, won't say them when he means those, pronounces final consonants, avoids most double negatives, but there's a tiny hint of glottal when I'm ordering a bottle like a scruffy long-haired loser hanging round his local boozer. And I must confess to an Essex S, which though some use to great success, the feeling I cannot suppress is a very nasty feeling that concerns a plate glass ceiling through which those sounds don't press, but I digress. To make the girl correlation of my masculine range, I found dash problematic and my tone came out strange. I had a choice for my voice and my options were sparse. It either came out mockney or just so middle class. A gender reversal is quite a decision. To be female in voice will require pitch precision. Screeching up an octave evokes righteous derision. I need articulation, crisp without straining. Such larynx control could be tricky sustaining, but I'm a practiced performer with vocal training. And so I made my choice. I rounded my vowels and I softened my tone. I tried to speak quite clearly as one might into a phone, resulting in an RP voice that rather is the clone of a perfect 50s housewife with a touch of 80s Sloane. However, there are more historical factors at play. My mother always taught me that you don't deride your class. You support your fellow workers when the ballots come and pass. Cast cross within the Labour box or Liberal at a pinch. But when Tories come a-canvassing, you do not budge an inch. And yet, my mother always would say one, when others might say you, as in, one sits with knees together when one deems to wear a skirt. She didn't use this formal pronoun for snobbish vain effect, but rather, as she was taught in class, one's grammatically correct. It's impersonal and indefinite, gender neutral too, that's fun. No need to mess with he or she, employ one's little one. Mother grew up in the 40s when the German bombs were falling. She skipped through Wilson marriage gates and there received her schooling in reading and arithmetic, in writing verse and prose, in grammar, speech and oratory, and sewing ladies' clothes. Do not deny your origins. Do not refute your class. Speak properly and clearly. Be precise, but know your worth. Never flatter, fawn or grovel, for the right to walk this earth is equal for each person irrespective of their birth. They say girls become their mothers, so my future could be worse. One strives to be the daughter of which mother might approve. Artistic, just, respectable, glamorous, smart, articulate, delectable, a lady, not a tart. Elegant, nicely spoken, but able still to shout. When circumstance demands it, she can let her voice rage out. From modern male and hetero to girly, gay and retro. Now everything is awfully nice and everyone is super sweet, because nice girls spray superlatives over every soul they chance to meet. Whilst the man that I was, and often still am, can swear the air blue and not give a damn, one's resistance to such language simply isn't a sham. His curses, in verses, are so replete, they make the woman before you quite blush to repeat how queer one should appear so effete. because I'm a socialist, a feminist, but with a strange hypothesis. You make all this ridiculous or brand it spacious tosh, but as a girl I will say crikey or golly, often gosh. Can one partly be transgender and partly trans posh? Hello! Thank you. Applause already. That's kicked the evening off to a good start. We're liking that. My name, or the name I choose to identify with tonight, is Alice de Lumiere. I'm a performer. As my little biog said at the beginning, I'm a writer and a performer, and I do a lot of comparing work. I'm often the person with the microphone introducing the acts. I do a lot in cabaret, and I never bill myself, as you probably noticed. Just you might not have got this subtle nuance, but I am a part-time girl, effectively. So I never bill myself as a drag queen, because that's different. I think of myself in girl mode, in inverted commas, as a woman who's employed to act as a performer, not a performer who's employed to act as a woman, because that's a very different thing. And also, I think if I build myself as a drag queen, people will be severely disappointed. I mean, this is as glam as I can get. I do like a touch of 1950s evening wear, but yes, the intricate makeup and all. Yeah, this is as much as I can do. Life is too short to put that much slap on. I couldn't manage it. It's not me. I identify differently. But I've been on an experiment trying to find ways of writing pieces about the experience of being transgender, or gender fluid would be more accurate for me. And one of the things I did, because I've been a performer, because I've been an introducer of acts, I did a lot on the burlesque circuit, and I knew a lot of the dancers, and I decided, I know what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to see if I can be one of the girls in the lineup, and do it seriously. Can I do it? Do I have those skills? Rather than simply be the person telling the jokes and introducing the acts. So I went to a burlesque class, and I'm going to do one more poem because I know time is short today. And this is about my experiences in a burlesque class. And the person who ran it, whose burlesque name, she was a performer as well as a teacher, her burlesque name was Angelica Bangs, which I liked. And she was an amazing teacher, and she even sort of got me through it. And I've even performed a couple of times. So this is a poem about my experience as a part-time girl in a burlesque class, and it's dedicated to my teacher, and so it's just called Miss Angelica Bangs. I carved out a niche on the burlesque stage. In petticoats I now earn a wage, dolled up as a lady from a bygone age when victory rolls were all the rage. My dears, I'm not like other men, retro hostess and comedian. Links and intros flowing from my pen as I wiggle in nylons 15 den, but I always trade on words, not movement. Could there be room for some improvement? And that's why, folks, on a Monday night, you shall now find me in a retail park, just after dark, going to a gym. This is no lark, I'm here to try and make my mark. But do I have that showgirl spark? I'm so very lucky I can't bemoan, but can I dance outside my comfort zone? Burlesquing with Y chromosome. Should have stayed a man, should have stayed at home. But in my quest to be a girl, I thought I'd try and leap and twirl. Oh, shall my fairy wings unfurl? Or will all other toes just curl? Run the gauntlet of pumped maleness, knotted muscle, sweat streaked face, shaven heads and hairy armpits. Could I be more out of place? Reach the room that's set aside for glamorous and girly things. Wall of mirrors, floor of beechwood, amp through which the iPod sings. Kick off shoes and drop the trousers. Tension tights and leotard. Check the padding, tuck the boy bits. Thankful I'm not big and hard. Greet the girls as they're arriving. Hugging, kisses, missed you rotten. Trade some gossip and some lipstick. Panic over, steps forgotten. Warm the ankles, work the rear. Wait until our teacher's here. Miss Angelica Bangs, Miss Angelica Bangs. On your wisdom my fate hangs, along with the rest of you glittery gangs. Miss Angelica Bangs, Miss Angelica Bangs. Barely stops for milliseconds, bending space-time, mere fiddle. And burns candles at both ends, then lights them in the middle. Miss Angelica Bangs, Miss Angelica Bangs. We love her and she's cool, she's great. She's always 14 minutes late. Sorry, darlings, day's gone crazy. Let's go through steps in case we're hazy. Show legs forward, long necks and pout. It's time to get those boobies out. Now bare your teeth, my wanton loves. Do not smudge lipstick on your gloves. Avoid them ripping, vanish rips. Leave extra space at fingertips. Bite each finger to remove them. Check the tension, thus improve them. Wind them up, girls, wind them down. Wiggle, giggle, turn around. We students crave Miss Bangs' approval for slickness of our bra removal. It's rather tricky, if one's candid, to tug off backwards single-handed. Okay, strumpets, let's run through it. This is how you have to do it. Finger under, elbow out, reach up high and cup like hell, then same again with the left as well. Lean forward, jiggle, clasp goes pop, hold out fully, wait, then drop. It's glam to wear garters and it's chic to wear pearls, but it's better to be taken for just one of the girls. I won't be a diva, I won't be mean, I will not become some limelight queen. I want to fit in, I want to take my place, I want to stand in the lineup with my made-up face, I want to pad my boobs to match my friends, I want coordinated corsetry, identical tights, I want to wear our uniform all of the nights we dance beneath the theatre's lights. I want to practice my steps till none can see mistakes in choreography. I don't want to scream and I don't want to shout, and the last thing I want to do is stand out. In myself I have belief, I can be more than light relief. I want to smile like my sisters and I don't want to frown. I'm out of my depth but I just won't drown, because I never ever want to let the other girls down. I never ever want to let the other girls down. I never ever want to let the other girls down. And that's me done. I will hand you back to our wonderful compere.